Hey Soul Fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. I'm just like, whoo, this morning sun is so pretty. I'm just like, wow. I'm so grateful. Let me put on the shades though, Soul Fam, cause gotta protect your eyes. The sun be bright. You do though, Soul Fam. So fam, for those that are new to the channel, welcome. On this channel, we heal, we elevate, we heal for real. We elevate, we grow, and we work on being better versions of ourselves than we was yesterday, okay? Because as we know, honey, there's some things in our past and we just be like, we're going to just let that pass. And we're going to hike and heal. So fam, day 3, I'm up early. I was like, let me get up early because I wanted to. First of all, I thought it was going to be less people at the trail. That parking lot is full. I was like, y'all is some babies up in here. That's so good. Whew. The energy is real. Ooh, it's real positive, okay? Everyone is up and out. But I wanted to get up and catch this morning sun. It's like a different feel. You ever get up like early in the morning than you usually do? And it just feels like a different kind of peace. I don't know if it's the balance between the moon still, working this little moonlight and then the sun creeping up slowly. It's just a great balance of peace. Definitely with something hot, like a hot tea, a hot coffee, ooh, a little piece of toast. Let's not talk about food because we got a little hype on us. Yeah, I like my braids. I did my little braids or twists. I don't know what to call them. But I'm digging it, so fam. We're going to be hiking. I had to do something simple with my hair. And before I even did these braids, so fam, I think I'm really aging backwards. Someone I think he was 17, trying to get my number. I was like, baby, he was working at the little smoothie spot. I was like, I will take all your little smoothie money. You're going to be a sad 17-year-old. I was like, I can't do that, babe. I was like, I'm only saying no because you're young. But not for nothing, so fam, he had coverage. I was like, after he, I sent him on his way. I was like, yo, men need to have that courage. He was nervous a little bit. Like, I saw him do a little shake when he finally, asked for my number. But he still stood there with it. I was like, see, men used to have more courage like that. I'm not saying that y'all don't. I'm not trying to come at y'all. Okay. But that 17-year-old, he got y'all. He said, I'm coming. He said, just know, give me a couple more years. At 21, he gonna be the ladies' man. He gonna have them more because he not afraid to approach them. With so much happening in this world, this is not a topic, so we're gonna talk about it. Sometimes men don't know if it's women's rights and they be confused, which is really what it is. But they don't approach. Y'all not approaching women. And it be some nice looking women, and I don't know if it's the women that don't look more approachable or if it's the men, fear of rejection. I'm not in the room when it happens, but when I get on the phone with some of y'all and y'all be telling me, either the ladies will tell me, well, men don't approach me, and men will say that women don't look approachable. So y'all got this battle. Listen, just approach her. If she's something that's interesting, y'all have to fight those fears. And women, please do not approach men. I don't know what y'all be thinking, what y'all be hearing. Do not approach no man. Ask him for his number. I don't know. I have never. And I don't think I will have the... I just feel like men are more of the leaders in a relationship, personally. So I don't think it makes sense. But we're not going to get into that. That's not today's time. We're going to say that for another day, so man. Whew. Y'all see on this hike, let's look at this trail, so fam. The mountain is blocking the sun real quick from us. But when we get a little bit further, so you see how it curves around? We're going to get to the top and we're going to hike in here. And we're going to get into some things. And we're going to get into emotions. All right, we're going to talk about some emotions today because as you're growing spiritually, you will be, more sensitive, to emotions. And some people, they go into the empath. I'm not talking about the empath thing, but some people go into that. Now, the reason why I'm not going to speak on being an empath and using it, connecting that with spirituality, because one, I haven't done no research on it, so I'm not going to just be speaking just to speak. And two, I hear it being used a little loosely, so I don't know if people are just, I don't know where it just came out of nowhere. It's just one of them things that it just came out of nowhere. You just be like, where did that even come from? So we're going to just talk about our emotions that everyone has, okay, and how it can affect your spiritual growth. And having control, okay? Some of us, we don't have that control of our emotions. And so what it looks like is lashing out, anger, breakdowns. Some of us, we just break down, we just out of control, and shutdowns. Some of us shut down. Whew, honey, I hope y'all out here and getting this workout like me. My arms is feeling tight. Let me hold that core in. Ooh, baby. Let's get it. Yes. Ooh. Hey. Hey. All right, so fam. So we're going to talk about those emotions. And this is key, definitely for the new daters, since we mentioned it. And I know we have a lot of singles here. One thing that people are going to test you with when you first meet them with dating is those emotions, okay? And people know how to do it so well nowadays because it works for so long. It's kind of easy to get under somebody's skin, definitely now in 2023. We're like a more sensitive group of individuals, it seems like. Like a joke isn't really a joke anymore. Everyone's a little bit more serious, So having these control of your emotions is key because, one, you won't be easily controlled or manipulated. Okay? Controlled or manipulated. There's a difference. Manipulation is obviously, I'm over here like trying to get one word for it because it's just like, manipulation is when someone's lying to get you to do things that they want you to do, obviously. And then control is more like mind control, like emotion control. Like they want you for a certain avenue in their life, so they'll control you with money, they'll control you with things, or they'll control you with their words, like making you feel a little lower than what you are. And some of us been controlled in so many of our relationships that we at a point now where we have zero control of our life. Ooh. Hey, we have zero control of our life, and people know. It's obvious, so fam. Sometimes we think no one knows, or we think the best in people. But listen, you was a child once, so fam. Once you got to learn somebody, your parents, what you tried to do, you tried to find a way to get your way, right? And we try to think kids are naive and kids don't pay attention. Kids know what they doing from 2 years old. So it's like, imagine a grown adult. They know what they be doing. People know what they be doing. And I had to really nail this in my brain as I was elevating and healing, because I truly think the best in people. Like, I see the best in someone. Even when I meet you in the first 5 minutes, I'm like, ooh, hair, ooh, teeth. Like, I'll give out compliments because I just naturally see the best in people. And so when you are someone like that, then you give people too much of the benefit of the doubt, and you kind of close your eyes to truth. And truth is, people know what they're doing, and they try to play like, I don't know, they may feel guilty for the things that they do, and so they try to play like they don't know what's happening, or they don't know what they doing. They know. You know what you're doing. You just like the rewards. Some people like the benefits of being around you. Some people like the benefits of the way you make them feel. Like, maybe around you, maybe you give out too many compliments and they feel pretty. So they need that boost. Some people need that ego boost because they haven't done the healing in themselves. And so they will find a way to keep you around. Ooh. Okay. Selfishness. And we talked about that in day 1. All right. We're going to talk about it every day, because this selfishness that exists in mankind, we need a balance. Because I just be like, ooh, you see it, when people, even when people just be, if you ever drive and you ever notice people just be rushing, you'll be like, babe, I'll be like, go ahead. If I'm late, I'm late. I'm not rushing. I'm not breaking my back, to try to get there first. Or be there first. If you ever trying to get through the drive-through line, they speeding, parking spot, everybody in competition. You'll be like, look, I'm going to just take the extra steps. I'm going to park in the back, and I'm going to take the extra steps, because peace feels so good, so fam. True peace. You ain't just, I ain't like, so we just have to be smarter. So fam, work it out, let it go, release that energy from your body. Whew. And have better control. One thing that I learned is that speaking back on emotions, because we talk about emotional growth, right before you get upset, like, say you someone that gets real upset easily, hold on, Sophia, it's good. And y'all know I got something good when we get to the top, so stay tuned. We gonna heal, babe, and we gonna lose this weight. Whew. It's a nice chill right before the hike, so that's why I always bring my sweater, because I like to be cozy, and it does get hot later on. Okay. Right before you get upset, you get a message, right? Like, you may get a text, you may get a call, and then, based on the severity of the information, meaning, like, say it's someone third time doing something foolish, or say morning, or say it's just something that don't align with your beliefs, okay, then you're going to want to respond. Well, some of us react in a way to kind of figure out why they did something that way. Like, why are you doing this, or why would you do that? And trying to get to the core of their understanding. And then you done worked yourself up trying to get to their mindset. So fam, we have to learn how to just let it be, because people do things when they're not healed. People do things for attention. People do things trial and error. You know, we love to discover things and try new things, and we cannot wrap our life and our days, rather, we can't wrap our days around what other people are going to be doing. Because no matter what you say, how you say it, how many times you say it, people are going to do what they want to do. And you can either drain yourself out trying to be superhero, you know, or you can be wise. Let go, let God. Because there's but so much one person can do for someone else or multiple people. Okay? We have to be taking responsibility for our own actions. And this includes the individual, you know, the family member or the friend that may be always just causing that disturbance. They have to take responsibility at some point. We all grown here. Okay? Rather we aging, maturing or not, today to day. Okay? Just start saying it. Today is the day. Maybe today ain't the day. I had my nail on my zipper. Whew. Maybe I'll take us a break. We have to take responsibility. Okay? Even if it's out of our control, meaning we in a situation that we ain't asked to be in, we still got to take responsibility for our actions and our emotions. Okay? And oftentimes, we'll be like, you made me feel sad. Listen, so fam, no one can make you do anything unless you allow them to. Ooh. Hey. One more time. No one can make you do anything unless you allow them to. Okay? If you allow them to have that much power over your emotions, you're not using your mind. You're using one part of your person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a brain, we have a heart. You know, we gotta be using them. We gotta be using our mind and our emotions at the same time. We can multitask, right? Let me multitask these emotions. Okay? This person can't make me feel anything. I only can allow them to make me feel this way. And how does that happen, so fam? We just absorb what they're giving us. Right? We're like a sponge. Someone's sending you a vibe or energy or whatever you call it, and you breathing it in. You thinking it's true, or you taking you claiming it. Okay? Someone say you ugly, you believe in it. That's obviously, you know what I'm saying? That's how you take it in. I'm ugly. Okay, I'm gonna believe this. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna own that. No, I'm not ugly. You know, I'm not all of these negative things that you think of me. I'm not worthless. I'm not a failure. You know, I'm not alone. So these are things that we have to mentally be mindful of before we start having someone control our emotions. Another thing too is our point of view, right? We want certain people, friends and family, to see our point of view, right? We looking at one side of the diamond, right? Or if you look at a diamond and you turn it around, it has different reflections in it, right? And so we seeing it from one side, and someone may be seeing it from the whole other side. If they on the whole other side, it don't make sense to try to convince them what your side look like unless they choose to walk around. You know what I'm saying? Unless they choose to believe what you're saying. If someone doesn't believe what you're saying, okay, that'll be my response. I'll be like, all right. When you know the truth, so fam, because you've seen it and you've experienced it, and you know, it's like when you know, I'm not gonna convince you if you don't believe me. Don't believe me. But when it come down to it, all I want you to know is as I mentioned it to you. Now I told you so. No, so fam, don't rub it in. You know, they already feeling a little gritty that they ain't believe. But just be like, listen, I loved you enough to at least tell you the information I know is true. So if you do that, that's all the peace you need, so fam. You can't control people to try to see your way, try to live the life that you want to live. You can't control no one. You only can control yourself. You know how much energy you burning arguing with someone back and forth? I'm not arguing with no one. If your mind is made up, okay. And most of the time, so fam, people already have their mind made up about you. And you spend in a relationship trying to convince them otherwise. Listen, when someone has their mind made up about you, leave them right there. As you grow, people are going to put labels on you. People are going to put you in the box. People are going to try to, stop you or pull you down or whatever they have to do. You just have to know what you're married to. Meaning know what you believe and know what you believe in and know what you've seen with your eyes and walk in that truth. And they'll come around later. And if they don't come around, that's the way the story goes. Like that's the way it was supposed to be. We can't continue to try to force ourselves around people that don't like us. Clearly, if I believe this and you are upset the way I believe something, we don't like each other. Not all opposites attract. Hey. Whew, catch my breath. Let's get this open. We believe it or not, we halfway. We about halfway. I might go a little further. I'm about to tell you I don't go further than that point. We might go a little further today. Might. Whew. So fam, we are all built differently. I can't express this enough. We ain't built to believe the same things. That's why we have so much options. You ever notice we love options? We got options. Okay? Don't think you running out of options because someone is not ready to take that step or open up their eyes. People don't like change. And so if you the one that's starting to change, it's going to cause a little disruption. It's like, wait a minute. Why are you changing? Everything was great. We had a routine. We already put you into a place in our life and you're trying to change that place. No. What are you doing? You know? And some people don't know how to express that. And so they just act out in weird ways. You just be like, what is wrong with you? Anywho. So having control of your emotions, so fam, will allow you to make confident choices, okay? Because when you are emotionally unstable, you make a choice and then you may have a conversation with somebody and they easily sway you to think that your choice isn't valid or your choice isn't enough or that's a poor choice. Having that control of your emotions let you know this is a great choice. I trust my choice. I'm not going to have no regret with my choice later. I'm smart enough to understand the decisions that I'm making. Okay? Let's keep it moving. Hey. Oh. Come on, so fam. We are making choices all day long. We make a choice as soon as we wake up. Sometimes we don't consciously pay mind to it because, again, we're so accustomed to our own routines that we're not even realizing, wow, I'm making a choice in this moment. This choice that I make right now is going to affect where I'm at in even a day. Some of us a day, some of us 3 years, depending on obviously how big the choice is. So it's, I want to say vital. I don't know if that's the right word. It's crucial. It's important. Let's use that word. It's important that we understand the choices that we're making and we're understanding the result we're trying to achieve, and we understand why we even faced with the choice, you know, and taking our time and not rushing. Sometimes we get impulsive and we start rushing. We get this boost of energy and we get so excited. We have to be calm. There's no race, okay? Take your time. You'll get there. Look, we may be out of breath, but we're going to get to the top. We're going to take our time. We're going to take a little breaths. Ooh, hey. And there's no rush. But kick them legs back. I haven't been kicking them legs back as much because I really be tired. I really be in my zone when I be doing that. I be up here and I be like, woo! But I'm taking it nice and slow to start us off. Ooh. So we can really get through some things. Hey. Ooh. Let's move. Let that sit. Mm-hmm. Hey. It's a rock right here. It's like a step. I don't know. Can you see it? It'd be hard for y'all to see, but so that step. Ooh, baby. Them steps are really good on the thighs, honey. You be like, ooh, in the calves. And so as you're doing this workout or doing the workout where you at, even if you at home, walk around that table, walk around that couch. Let's get it walking. But take photos of yourself, right? And just make sure you're comparing your results to yourself. You know, I know we spent a lot of time on social media, Listen, and then we're not happy with our results because we may not look like that person. Babe, you trying to look better than you. And that's it. Fit into that dress you've been trying to fit into them pants, fit into that shirt with them buttons. You know, buy a shirt, buy a button-up shirt. That's a size too small. You know where the buttons be squeezing. And just put on that shirt every week.
Morning.
Good morning.
I don't know why you needed it. Why did they need that stripe in?
Put on that shirt every week or every other week, and look at your results. You're gonna feel so happy. In 30 days, you put on that shirt, and the buttons button up good. You're gonna be like, hey, yes. You're gonna feel your joy. You're gonna see the work that you've been doing, and it's gonna motivate you. That's good. I just made that up. I might get me a button shirt. Whew. I don't gain weight that fast though, so fam. Also too though, diet. How's your diet? Whew. I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda high school, I want to say, because I used to get bumps on my forehead. So I stopped drinking soda in high school because I was like, I can't be having bumps. I gotta look cute. The only one I would drink is ginger ale. Even today, I'll try to drink like a Pepsi or something. I can't even drink it. I be burning my throat. I don't know how I drink that. I be seeing people just drink it. I be like, oh, I don't know how y'all do it. Another thing, so fam, as far as diet, limiting the fried foods. Like, I don't eat. Some people see me and they think I'm a trainer. Compliments. I be like, oh, the hiking is working. But it's really my diet. I'm not a strict diet eater either. Like, I'll eat something fried. Recently, I won't say recently, it's been a little while, but just limiting the portions, you know, like eat a little bit now, eat a little bit later. I like to eat a little bit later. I'll be like, oh, I can eat this twice. I'm greedy. Let's walk over here. Look, poop turd. This is the top. We should start timing myself. I think we got here quicker than yesterday. I think. Oh, look at that dog. Oh, so fam, take a minute. If you like me, I need to start bringing some water. I drink water before I come up, but I don't like to drink too much water because then I can feel it moving. Whew. Okay. Hiking hill bag. Day 3. Hey, what's up, so fam? Whew. Let the sun hit you. Need a little sun. Whew. Whew. Let's get it. Breathe. Whew. Get that oxygen to your brain. Whew. Whew. when you come this early to the trail, it is quieter. That's why I was saying I was trying to get here early because it's it's like a different type of peace. It's a different type of quiet. It's not so busy. Probably in about an hour, people start waking up because I'm telling you, so man, it's hard. It's harder to get up early or as early as possible because I do a countdown. I was laying there. I was like, "Come on, sis, get up." And I count. I was like, "All right, let me count to 30." And I counted to 30, and I was like, "All right, go." And I also keep water by my bed for when I first get up. Sometimes you gotta just get a little water. You know, you've been laying there for 8 hours. You know, you need a little hydration. Get some water to your brain. Whew, sorry so bad. I gotta get that up. And get yourself up. Speak positive thoughts to yourself. Tell yourself you enough. Tell yourself today's the day. Tell yourself you are great. Tell yourself you are beautiful. Tell yourself you enough. And you are. Okay? There's no rush on your healing process. Don't think because no one said it that excuse me. No one said it, meaning like if you get some thoughts that you may think is true and you don't see it nowhere else, don't automatically silence your thoughts. Just journal them. You know, journal your process is key because as you continue to heal and you have that moment and you look back, excuse me, you just start to realize how much truth is, you know, within you that takes some time to really come out clearly. You know, sometimes we'll get thoughts and we'll get messages and we'll get ideas, and sometimes it's not a full idea because we have like some healing that needs to be done, you know. And so we interrupt those thoughts with our fears may come and interrupt those thoughts. Our I want to say the word traumas, you know, may come and interfere those thoughts, and our low confidence, our low self-esteem will come in and interrupt those thoughts. And so we may not feel like it's enough, or we may not feel like it's our worthy, you know. And so take your time and process things. And sometimes we get some good news and we want to just share it and things like that. And we've done that before. We shared it with somebody and then they kind of, all right, babe, back up. Please. Oh. You just gotta laugh so bad. We wanna share it with others, and sometimes other people aren't as excited when we share it. And so we've even slowly silenced our good news. Share it with yourself, Sophia. This time still like I get some great news and I'm like I'm looking around. And if people, it's like sometimes people aren't getting as much good news as you, and so it can look like you're rubbing your glory in their face. And you gotta just learn how to celebrate with yourself for a little while. It's not that they're jealous, it's just they haven't got to that place yet. And so you gotta just give them time, you know, give them time, because you gonna kind of take away from your joy because they're not ready to like add fuel to your fire. So you kind of gonna douse your fire and slow your process down. Don't slow your process down, babe. Let them catch up. They'll catch up. Ooh, this it's something at the top of this mountain, so fam. I'm telling y'all, I could get a hammock and just go to sleep right here. It's so calming and zenful. All right, let's roll. I don't want to put you to sleep. Anyway, so fam, don't you feel good? Like I know it's only been 3 days, but don't you feel more energized, relaxed? Relaxed meaning like peaceful or happy, you know? Morning. And I wanted to say too, like recently, being in this graceful, happy space, it's contagious. That's one, meaning like people don't be wanting to smile. I'm like this. You gonna smile? Smile? And when someone don't smile back, I don't feel like, I shouldn't have smiled. No, I smile more, you know? So you get into that space where you see the results of the work that you've been doing. You see the results of people around you, the space around you. You see the results of your growth. You know, you look at yourself and you think about the things that bothered you. It's not even bothering you. You're not even stressed out. So take your time and take it one day at a time and trust yourself, babe. Trust yourself. And if you need to book a session, so fam, and talk about some things, the best healing that I've gotten is talking to some like-minded individuals and getting those things out of the way. You know, like just healing it, having someone hear you out, speaking it out, and your spirit just elevates. You just lift up. All right, so fam. And if you need a free guide, check out Amelia Online Academy for a free guide. There's a free guide available for you to see where it is in your life that you may need some healing. Hey, you may need some understanding. Hey, all right, soul fam. And in order to be a part of the soul fam, these glasses is cozy, I'm not gonna lie. In order to be a part of the soul fam, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and apply the knowledge. Hey, applying the knowledge is key if you really want to see things start to shift in your life in a positive direction. All right, so fam, I'm going to chill out. I got to chill out on this walk back. You see me? That walk feels so good. I'm about to chill down. I don't want to chat your ear off anymore. Go listen to some music. Go do a couple extra sets. You know, let your hair down. Be positive. Have a great Sunday. All right, this is real time. Have a great Sunday. And if you see this after Sunday, have a great day. And you already know, I'm going to see you at the next one. Bye for now.